everyone, it's Jesy. In today's video I'm going to be reviewing the book called Clicked by Tamara Stone. Now she has previously written another young adult book and some other books as well, but one of her most popular books is called Every Last Word. I have not read that book, but it's been on my TBR and wish list to get for so long because I really want to read it. Got this book at Comic-Con and it's an advanced reader's copy and it is a middle grade book. Originally it didn't strike me as one that I would read since I don't read middle grade necessarily at all because I'm older now and I don't feel like I would resonate as much with a book that's meant for like the ages 10 to 13-ish. But however, I saw that she was coming to a book signing in San Diego, which unfortunately I didn't get to go to because I'm sick, but I wanted to read it anyways because I was supposed to meet her, but I didn't end up getting to. I still thoroughly enjoyed this book. It was really interesting for me to read since it's not something that I would have ever seen myself pick up, and I thought that it would be fun to actually do a review for a middle grade book on my channel since I haven't done one yet. Clicked follows our main character, Allie, who is 12 years old, who has become a code girl at a very young age since the 4th grade, and over the summer she went to a code girls camp where she had to come up with an idea and create an app that would help out something for the better or for good. So Allie decides to create this app called Clicked, which essentially takes and asks a bunch of people a bunch of questions and pairs them up with people who they think that they would click with and be good friends with. So Clicked is an app that she thought would help people find friendship and times when they might need it and stuff like that, and just for fun. It's like a fun game where you can walk around and then you hear your phone beep and you find that you match with somebody else and you make a bunch of new friends essentially. So Allie has to perfect her app and make sure that the codes and everything are working well in order for there to be no glitches so that she can attempt to compete with her app in a competition with a whole bunch of other code people who have created other apps for good deeds. Allie gets discouraged a little way through the book because she feels like her app can't compare or compete with many other apps who have created apps to help people in need around the world, but then she comes to realize with the terms of her app and wants to compete with it and prove that her app is worthy and is doing good with helping friendships form and helping people. I really love Allie because I feel like she is a great protagonist to have and a great young leader for young girls and boys to look up to because she's really, really smart, and we know this throughout reading this book. I mean, she was able to create her own app that successfully launched and took off at 12 years old. Now the app kind of went viral in her school and there's a few glitches she has to fix, so there are some challenges in this book that she has to go through and overcome, and it's great to see her character growth and development throughout that. This app may cause problems and cause some rocky roads within her friendships, but it helps her learn and grow throughout the book to grow along with the app and try to fix it and try to mend and fix broken friendships and things like that. So she does have her struggles and everything isn't going as planned and everything's not perfect, which I really like because it's a really realistic story. I feel like if I were to have picked this book up at the age that it's recommended for in middle school, I probably would have really enjoyed it like I did now. One thing I really loved is that it kind of took me back to middle school. A lot of you may not know this, but after middle school in the 8th grade, I actually transferred to charter school since I was having some personal issues. So I haven't been in a public school in a really long time, and I'm a senior now in high school. And I really loved that this book took me back to that school aspect, and I really missed school, and it was so cool to read, and I really enjoyed it. I would definitely be sure to recommend this book to you if you have enjoyed any of Tamara Stone's other books. Even though it's middle grade, I found it really enjoyable to read. I really liked it. I would rate it a 4 out of 5 stars for me, and if you have a little sister even or a little friend that you think would like this book and you want them to read about a strong female character, I would definitely recommend this book to you. One thing I also really liked is that since it's a middle grade book, there's not like a romance in it, but there's a friendship that's developing, and being older I was kind of like rooting for her character and seeing how this played out. I know in middle school I definitely had crushes, but like nothing ever happened with them, so I really like how her relationships played out in this book, and there isn't like any romance at all. It's just like a hint if you can see it, and it wasn't overpowering. It didn't take up the book at all, and I really like how it pushed the story forward and made me want to read more, and I just really enjoyed Allie's journey and I really loved going along with her, and this book just kept me turning the page to find out what was going to happen next. And the ending wasn't perfect, but I really liked how it turned out. It wasn't what she had hoped, and I don't want to spoil anything, but it was really promising and I really enjoyed it. I also listened to the audiobook on Audible. This is not sponsored. I actually genuinely love audiobooks. I love Audible, and I love listening to audiobooks so I can like get a voice and feel for the characters as I'm actually reading the book in my hands as well. So I kind of do two at once. I like self-read and have like the voices talking along with me. That's why I really like Audible, and the audiobook's really short too because it's kind of a short book. It was like a 5-hour audiobook, which was really nice. I was able to finish it in like 2 days. I think that this pretty much wraps up this review for the book Clicked by Tamara Ireland Stone. If you have read this book, be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. I'm Jessie. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye! Ooh, my lipstick matches the book.